It's really got to be drilled.
He's got him on his back.
When we talk about a low single leg,
lightning fast.
In this video, we're going to take a look at Harutyunyan's setup and hand fight stuff. I mean, it's super simple. He's basically only reading the opponent's right hand the whole time, right? He likes to be in right hand collar tie himself and then reads the opponent's right hand. So things he's reading are, is the hand up or down? If it's up, how much headspace does he have? Right? If he has forehead to forehead or more, he can post. If he's more ear to ear, he's going to look to ankle pick. Right? It's virtually that simple. Right? So read the right hand, choose your option. So this first clip here is kind of the basic, boiled down, essential hand fight thing that Harutyunyan is looking for. So for all his setups and hand fight stuff, he's basically reading the opponent's right hand the whole time. Right? So here we'll take a look at a couple things. So basically the first question he asks is the guy's right hand coming up? If that's true, then he has to read how much distance apart they are, right? So here the guy's right hand comes up and there's at least forehead to forehead space. There's even more right here. So his option is typically to post right on the elbow. All right, so we see just that. He posts and then attacks and finishes. All right, there's some different options for different scenarios when that guy's hand comes up. And here we got the same idea, looking for that right hand to come up as soon as it does, right? And they're at least forehead to forehead distance apart, so not ear to ear, basically anything outside of ear to ear space. He's gonna post and we can see his hand getting ready to come up right now, posts, and then attacks. Right, it's wild how much of this guy's offense is predicated on the opponent's right hand only. And it might be all of his offense, honestly. One last clip here with similar concepts. Just again, reading the right hand, seeing if it comes up. Here we see him get to kind of his preferred position when he's neutral, which is his collar tie. So he right hand collar ties a ton and typically will either use his left hand to clear or just keep it down waiting for the guy's hand to come up. Right, so here we see that same kind of post. So as he collar ties, we're going to see the opponent's right hand come up to his shoulder. And I mean, he's closer than the last clips, but still it's like forehead to forehead space, not ear to ear. So he has enough room to lower his level, post, and attack, and then get a step out here. Here in this clip, initially the opponent's arm is going to be a little more bent when it comes up, and Harutyunyan is going to create some space, or the opponent creates some space to get back forehead to forehead. So again, we see Harutyunyan get the position he likes, which is right hand collar, and then reading his opponent's right hand. So when they first get in here, they're pretty tight, like ear to ear. And then one of the ways he gets the guy's hands to come up as well is he heavy clubs this guy's head down, right? So if the hand's not coming up, he's pulling the guy's head down, and when the guy reaches up to brace is kind of when he'll get that hand to come up. So here they're ear to ear, and this elbow is pretty bent, pretty in the way. So I think it's a combination of the opponent pushing away, trying to get a little bit of distance, as well as Harutyunyan moving his head back a little bit to get some of that space. So as we see the levels come back up, we see that hand already dropping for that post, and it's pretty straight arm, which makes it really easy to post. And they're back forehead to forehead distance, so it's a really nice double leg attack. Now here's the skill that kind of offsets when the guy is either not bringing their hand up, or they're not posting like with distance, or their arm's not straight enough to post. So here we see Harutyunyan's in his preferred right hand collar tie, and then the opponent kind of reaches up to tie up, but this elbow is down and in the way, making it really hard to post. Plus, they're ear to ear, right? He wants that forehead at least distance to hit his post. So 2 things are happening here that's going to cause him to ankle pick instead. All right, so his arm's bent, and we can see here that they're ear to ear. So he's going to pull that foot forward, level change, and then drop right into his pick. Same idea here. This time we see the guy not even like try to tie up with him with his right hand. So Harutyunyan needs to have an option in order to score if he can't get his post, right? So he's right hand collar again. They're ear to ear. We can see that this guy is keeping his elbow tight to his side and back. So that either he knows that he's going to try and post, or he's just trying to protect that side of his body. And that hand's down. So Harutyunyan says, fine, I'm ear to ear anyway. I'll drop in an ankle pick. Here we see him kind of attempt both his hand fight setups together. All right, so the first one, he's going to try to post. He comes with his right hand. Other guy reaches up, looks to post right away. Slips off. The guy's elbow gets down in the way. So as he recovers, he knows the guy's elbow is going to be tight and down. So he'll go back to his right hand collar tie. And then get that leg stepping forward. Drop right down into his ankle pick. Not the prettiest ankle pick, but got the job done. Last little clip here. Here we see him go ankle pick and then back into post. All right, so again, everything's predicated on the other guy's, his opponent's right hand. All right, so here he finds himself ear to ear. The opponent's elbow's in the way. His elbow's down, blocking kind of his post. So he drops into ankle pick. Guy steps his foot back. All right, this does a couple things. It releases this hand so that it's likely to come back up again. Hopefully straighter arm so that he can post it. And also gets them back kind of forehead to forehead spacing where he likes to post from. So we see this hand come right back up. And then this is just danger for his opponent. Boom. Really nice post. Hits him with a double leg. Really solid.